Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to Plus Ones, the podcast. In case you haven't been here before, this is our first time doing a live premiere on YouTube,
Exciting, man.
which is kind of funny because usually we do a little record and we have a little edit afterward. But now,
No mistakes.
no mistakes are allowed. No swearing allowed either.
Oh, actually.
No, just see if you can use smarter words. See if you can use smarter words. So welcome to Plus Ones. If you've never been here before, my name is Tegan. Tegan Yorith. I'm 28 years old. I'm a radio broadcaster here in New Zealand and a very good friend of the guy who's sitting across from me. Introduce yourself, my friend.
My name is Randy Shuffrey. I'm 25 years old. Like Tegan, I am a radio broadcaster as well. We both work for the radio station My FM, which is a hip hop R&B station here in New Zealand. She does the morning show. I do the afternoon show. But we've been mates for a very long time. So we thought, you know what? Why not sit in the same room, because we see each other during the day.
Yeah.
But we don't get a chance to do this.
And
so
I
we
reckon
thought,
we have mean yarns too.
Yeah. So this is like a place where not only me and Tegan can have a mean yarn, but you can be our plus ones as well, and you can come and sit with us and chat with us and get amongst all of this business, man.
I feel like the idea of plus ones was that, sometimes our little third chair over there might rotate. We're going to have a few people in and out while we go through our first season of the show. But, we're each other's plus ones, but you who's listening, you're plus one as well, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. But this new live version of our show that we're doing is brought to you by Kontiki today, which is kind of fun because I just came off the back of a Kontiki. I was just in Japan recently. So, here's a little line we've got to say for Kontiki. Life is for living, Randy. Life is for living.
It is for living.
So instead of listening to us at home in your PJs, get yourself on a Kontiki and listen to us while you're in a bikini on the beach or wherever else in the world you want to go. Because Kontiki doesn't just go to Europe. They go everywhere, man.
Oh, really?
Literally.
I've never been on one.
The only continent they don't go to is Antarctica. Seriously.
Fair enough.
Yeah, seriously though. Seriously.
You can't be in a bikini in Antarctica, can you?
Yes, so the world is waiting. Live the legend with Kontiki, kontiki.com. And just a cheeky plug, if you want 5% off your next Kontiki, just put Tegan, Tegan, Tiki, Tiki, rep, REP. And you get 5% off.
Say less. Discount's a discount, man.
That was a little personal plug for me. And anyways, let's get into the show. So I have been off for 2 weeks. We've had a few episodes though. Like I said, just came back from Japan. Got to see what an incredible place that is.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Nothing prepared me for how cool it was. It's full noise, but I was also ready to come home because I'm a bit of a homebody. Like I love New Zealand. I love Aotearoa. I love the way we do things, apart from how much groceries cost, but that's a whole conversation for another day. But being in Japan and seeing just a bit more of the world. One of my favorite facts about Japan, that we learned.
Hit me.
It is the only country that, as far as I'm aware, that has been successfully westernized without being colonized.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So New Zealand.
That's a flex.
Yeah, that is a mad flex. And I low-key reckon they do it better. They do it better. Randy, I'm telling you, you go on the trains. Trains are so easy to move around. You go on Google Maps, hey, I want to go here. It will give you what trains you need to take, what platform you need to be on, where you need to walk. It's so efficient.
Yeah.
You jump on the trains and you're walking up or downstairs. Everyone goes right to the left. Even when you're going up an escalator, you go onto the left, right? And you allow space on the other side. So if anyone wants to walk up the escalator, they can. But everyone just assimilates.
Yeah.
Everyone just does what they're told. Everyone's so respectful on the trains. You don't talk.
It's like a simulation almost.
Yeah. You don't talk. You don't eat. So it's on the train, it's always just quiet, silence, and everyone's just commuting. So you don't take phone calls on the train, nothing like that, because they find it rude.
Yeah.
It's so peaceful. I loved it. And I love how you go somewhere to eat and there you go eat and then you leave. You don't stick around and hang out. It's quite an interesting way they do it.
Did you have to I follow this Japanese basketball player on TikTok.
Yeah.
And before he enters and exits places, they bow. Did you have to bow?
Oh, we did that at shrines and stuff in sacred places. We didn't do it just on the street.
Nah, he was at
I left the bar.
No. He before he I'm assuming that this is his own basketball court or the local basketball court.
Yeah.
But it's in Japan, and before he steps into it, he bows.
I wonder if maybe because that's a special place for him.
Oh.
But hey, if there's anyone Japanese listening and can fill us in on why he maybe does that, but yeah, it was very much accustomed to do it somewhere sacred, and also they do it as when you're saying thank you or sorry or excuse me. I found that they were quite often bowing. Me and my man were bowing a lot, and I think it was just became a bit of a clutch because we didn't know much Japanese.
In the club?
Yeah. Nah, how about I was on Duolingo trying to learn some Japanese before I went on.
Oh yeah, say some Japanese.
Or the only thing I said the whole time was arigatou gozaimasu. Which is just thank you. Thank you. That's the only thing I said. I would even get shy saying konnichiwa because apparently you only meant to say that in the afternoon. So if it was the morning, I just...
What?
Wait, if it was the morning, I'd just wave with my hand. I don't think there's ever been a country in the world that I've been to where I've spoken so little because I was too shy.
Yeah, now I did not know that you can only say konnichiwa in the afternoon. Buzzy.
Well, that's kind of what we were sort of
What do
told.
you say in the morning?
I can't remember. No, everything left me. Anything I learned on Duolingo, gone.
Hey.
Oh, and I learned yes, which is hi.
Hi.
So I remember that. Well, because you're kind of like when you're talking to the shop clerks, but they're great. Like especially in those big cities, they always have like cards with English on them, and they just point to it, and you just go, yeah. If they don't speak English,
good on them.
But most of them do speak English. But such a cool trip. I reckon like the food pretty cool too.
That's what I wanted to ask you. How was the chicken egg sandwich?
I did 7-Eleven.
Yeah, was it good?
We tried like everything.
Yeah, it was good.
We like as soon as we landed and got into Tokyo, we went and got the egg sandwich and the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't try it together initially. My man did, and he said it was great.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things like it's mean for a convenience store. Like you don't want to eat it all the time.
Yeah.
But nah, it was yum. It was just like, and they even cut the crust off the bread and everything too.
True.
But the 7-Eleven has like, what was that? One of my favorite things that they made, there was this like, wanted some like noodles or something. And they had like, you know how we have pasta with like carbonara sauce? They did that, but it was with like noodles.
Oh, like ramen.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was so good. And like, what are some of the other things we tried that were really mean? Oh, there's this drink called Pocari Sweat.
Oh, yeah. They have it in heaps of Asian countries.
Oh,
yeah,
they?
Pocari
Yeah.
Sweat's like an Asian thing, yeah.
I was gonna
you
say-
can buy it here in New Zealand.
Oh, I've never seen it before, but everyone drinks it there. And obviously because we were walking so much, like on the go. Honestly, skinny behavior, like nearly 20,000 steps a day.
Pocari Sweat tastes like, for anyone that hasn't tasted Pocari Sweat before, it tastes like the grey Powerade.
Yes, that's exactly what it tastes like. I also, while I was there was a Coca-Cola that I drank because my friend, she is living over there at the moment, my friend B, and she was like, we were like, oh, let's go get a drink from the 7-Eleven, or it was Family Mart or Lawson, something like that. And we go to grab a drink and she's like, oh, have you seen these before, these Cokes? And I was like, nah. And it's a Coca-Cola that's like a meal suppressant.
What?
No. Okay, so I was like, what? So I Google translated the label on it and screenshot it because I was like, that is crazy. I'm going to find it. I'm just going on my phone right now just to find it. It'll be in screenshots. I'm like, bring it here because I love Coca-Cola so much. And
So it's almost like a healthy Coke, eh?
So this is what it was translated to in English. So it says Coca-Cola Plus, 1 bottle per day with a meal, suppresses the absorption of fat ingested from meals and reduces the rise in blood neutral fat levels after meals. That was like the Google Translate. And it had 0 calories. I'm like, where it at? Bring it here.
Let's
Because I love
fact check
Coke.
that. Let's fact check.
It was on the label.
No, I know it is on the label, but you know what I mean.
It was translated. But I'm like, that's crazy.
That
and
is
so
crazy.
I tried it and I was full. I was full. But I reckon that was my favourite thing I found in the 7-Eleven. But the chicken, you would have loved it.
Yeah.
Egg salmon. You know, you guys, if you've seen on TikTok all the different things that they're telling you to have at 7-Eleven, it's actually mean.
Yeah.
But you don't want to eat it every day. But it's mean. They even have like prepped things where it's like a whole bunch of frozen fruit in a thing and you just chuck it in a smoothie maker and it's done. Smoothie done.
Japan's ahead, man.
Oh, they're so ahead of the game, man. Like, how about when we'd go from place to place? So, for example, we went from Tokyo to Kyoto, which on the bullet train took about 2.5 hours. So we're on the bullet train, but you don't take your luggage with you. You get your hotel to send it to your next hotel. And by the time you go on the bullet train and get there, your luggage is there.
That's cool, man.
But on the last day when we went to the airport, we had 2 bags each because we shopped till we dropped.
Yeah, have to.
I was like I felt too weird about sending it to the airport and just in case like it didn't get there in time. So we took it with us and we were like sweating buckets, like trying to like run through the train stations.
Because what was the degree? What was the weather like over there? It was hot. Eh?
Yeah. I think next time, if you do want to go to Japan, go in winter. Because I reckon, especially if you like wearing cool clothes and you like dressing up and you want to really get into the fashion side of especially Tokyo, go in winter because we went, and obviously it's October right now, and it was like 30 degrees still.
Dang.
I think the coldest it got was maybe like 23, but and it was 30,
humid, eh?
and it was quite humid and muggy. And over there, here's another tip if you're wanting to go to Japan, a lot of the women, and men too, but like they don't wear tank tops singlets.
Yeah.
And they don't really wear like mini shorts or anything like that. You know, like how in New Zealand, I could go to the shop wearing a t-shirt and bike shorts. I felt quite self-conscious wearing bike shorts there because they're a bit more conservative.
Yeah.
They don't really wear like revealing stuff. Like you see all the women are wearing like full shirts and t-shirts, even on the hottest day. They have umbrellas to like try stop the heat and stuff like that. But yeah, but it's a cool place and I really think you'd enjoy it.
I think I'd enjoy it.
If I needed to sell Japan anymore, I was really excited talking about that. No one's asked. No.
And if you are gonna go on a Kontiki.
Go on a Kontiki.
If you're like unsure or like you're a little bit whakamā to go like traveling by yourself maybe. Kontiki's perfect.
Hard. I did one last year and I was on my own and made a friend straight away and it was a really fun trip. But I think you just learn a little bit about yourself and maybe you don't make a best friend on the trip, but I think it's really important that there's like opportunities in your life that you put yourself out of your comfort zone and just do it.
And also like on the fact that where you might not make a friend or whatever, that's like worst case scenario. But at least like you go, your days are planned for you. So it's like you're not just in another country not knowing what to do. Like you know exactly what you're gonna do day in and day out.
There were so many little things that the tour manager was able to let us know of, like that we wouldn't have known otherwise. You know, the things like no talking and eating on the train.
Yeah, 100%.
Or like, hey, take your passport because you get shopping tax free. You know, we wouldn't have known that.
Shout out Japan.
Yeah, honestly, so lit. So if you get like perishables, so like if you're getting skincare and that, they'll wrap it up and you can't open it till you leave the country. Yeah. But like clothes and that, you get it tax free and you can just wear it.
That's all good.
So mean because you know you don't need to be paying taxes to Japan, but they're so awesome like that. But yeah, I honestly think you should get yourself on a Kontiki, my friend.
Yeah, I need to. Kontiki, hit me up, man.
You'd be that guy on the trip.
No, the thing is like I always talk about like wanting to travel. I don't know why I haven't traveled as much as I should have. I feel like by now, but honestly, it's just like I'm too busy. I
was gonna say, do you know what I reckon? It's career grind.
Yeah.
There's people that sort of prioritize different things, and there's no right or wrong answers with what you do prioritize. Yeah. But I think I don't want to speak on behalf of you, but I think there's a lot of us around this age that have, because of COVID and that, we couldn't travel, so we decided to put the energy into the career or something else. And so now all of a sudden the gates are open. We can go wherever we want. And you're just like,
don't know how to do it. Yeah.
I don't know where to go.
I would love to travel. Honestly,
what's your bucket list? Maybe top 3 destinations you'd love to visit.
I'm going to put Japan and Korea.
Like South Korea?
Not I want to be able to leave. Yeah. South Korea and Japan and like one, because I want to do like that.
Yeah.
I really want to do like Greece, where I can just kind of, like from what I've seen,
Greece island hopping, eh?
Yeah, like Greece or like Croatia, like one of the two.
Yeah.
Just to like kind of get away from everything. Like I'd want to like not post and stuff.
To switch off.
Switch off, and then like a big one, like I don't know, like America, like LA or New York. I would love to go to New York.
I think New York would be more you, but LA is just one of those places. You gotta go once.
I think like if I do New York, then like the following year I'll do LA or something like that.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think like my heart is like set on going to New York. I got the Yankees logo tattooed on me.
Yeah.
Because me and my close friends growing up, like me and my best friends, like those trips that never made the group chat, that make the group chat but never leave the group chat.
Yeah.
New York is like our bucket list because like ever since we were in high school, we've always talked about doing a trip to New York together.
You almost need to put a date in mind like 2 years ahead. And everyone just has to lock it in.
Yeah, I think we need to do that as well. But yeah, New York has been on my bucket list since I was in high school. So
yeah, get there.
That would be like my first,
then
Japan, Korea, and then I would really love to do like Europe, like Greece but like not like Paris and stuff like that. Or London
I'm the same. I'm not that fussed on Paris. You know where I want to go? Amsterdam, Germany.
I want to go Copenhagen. I really want to go Copenhagen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all fashion. Yeah, very cool there. I'd be keen. Portugal, Afro Nation.
Yeah,
that would be a mean festival.
Yeah,
I think those places are more sort of strike by interest. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Hawaii's cool. That's the one place where I can like kind of flex a little and say, oh yeah, I went there.
Only thing is it's expensive.
Yeah, it
would be the only thing that would stop me. But also, like, if you want to go, you just have to account for that.
I think accommodation will be your most expensive part.
Yeah, hard.
Like I always tell people that want to go to Hawaii, and this is off the one experience I had, but like, do Waikiki like at the very last, like your last 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
Do the local side. Like
hard.
get an Airbnb and do
Yeah.
the local side. Like when we went, me and my family went in 2019. We did the east side and the north shore, and in 5 days we did 10 beaches.
Holy.
I woke up at 9 a.m. every morning, went to a beach.
Yep.
After the beach, would go get lunch at like a food truck or a local market or something like that.
Yeah.
And then go to another beach and then go home. We're in bed by 7 p.m. because we're so knackered.
Yeah.
Wake up and do it again.
Or
That was the
especially when
best.
especially when you're in the sun all day.
That was
you're
the
knackered.
best. I was so black. I came back like with the most beautiful tan
Melanin,
ever.
eh? How about it?
Okay, bro, people thought I was local because there's a lot of Asian-looking people over there.
There is.
Like, a lot of Japanese people over there, actually.
There's a spot in Japan that they call the like Hawaii or the Pacific Island of Japan, Okinawa.
Yeah.
I'd love to go there if we ever go back. But then we low-key want to go back in winter if we go back. So even like checking out a place like Hiroshima just to get more into the history of Japan. But no, very, very cool.
Yeah, I would love to travel, man. Kentucky, get at me.
Hey, they're right here. They're right here. They're here for the show. And like I said, guys, if you want a little discount, 5%, I may be a representative. So just put in Tegan, Tegan, Tiki, Tiki, rep, REP. Anyways, let's get into your first bit. What did you want to bring to the show today?
This is such a complete,
This is fun because
this is
we're
a
doing
180.
live. Our transitions are really like organic right now.
This is a 180, but I thought it would be kind of funny to talk about, especially with like, the people watching like live.
Yeah.
Because they're going to think this is quite left field from the conversation we literally just had.
Yeah.
But how far can your platonic mates go, like for pleasure, without it being weird?
For pleasure?
Yeah. So like people like always I got like we're just friends, whatever, right? But like, how far?
What do you mean?
How far can your platonic mates go?
This whole for pleasure thing's weird.
Oh, maybe take out the for pleasure part because that does sound a bit creepy. But like, how far is like too far? To the point, like to the point where
if
you're
trying to kiss me, go away.
I'm not trying to kiss you.
No, but that's what I mean. I don't know, or I don't know what makes it too far.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how people are just mates, right? But
Okay, and say they're both single.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
yeah, they're both single.
Okay,
yeah,
both
yeah,
single.
yeah, both single.
Yeah.
But like, and the idea is that you guys are both just mates, like, But then maybe out and out a night out, you're just gonna. Like, is that like?
I think as soon as you use your tongue, no.
As soon as you use your tongue.
Yeah, I think that's like you're trying to get with each other.
So
why? What's your line?
No. I'm open for discussion here, because like it's like
Randy's trying to take some notes down. He's trying to write it down.
Is this all I can get? No, like is it like as a peck on the lips? Is that like all good?
Well, yeah, like even some of my girl mates, we would see each other and pick each other on the lips.
No, that's different though, because that's like homies.
You
I
know what
personally
that is? You know what
wouldn't
that
do
is?
that to producer T Money because we're homies. But like,
But you would kiss each other on the cheek though.
yeah.
Oh, he's out there going, hey, I don't know. Oh, by the way, just in case you haven't been here before, we have our producer, Troy, who sits in the booth. He doesn't pipe up too much, but he does when it's needed. You can say hello, Troy, if you like. Take your time, dolls. Take your time. Here we go. We've got lots of buttons to push here.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah,
Hey.
there he is.
Nice to see you, doll.
I haven't got my camera on me, but
No, that's okay. If you hear like a vicarious voice, it's not God, it's Troy.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. It's not in your head.
And if you haven't seen Troy before, he's the 6'4", tatted up,
He's real
muscular,
handsome.
Samoan man.
Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that.
He's a real afakasi though, just half cast. Hey Troy. Half cast Samoan,
should we-
6'4",
let's-
as
tatted up.
half-cast as a white guy from Greymouth can be. Yeah.
I'm
Man,
trying
I
to
could have
think.
sold you there.
I had a mate who was Samoan that they used to call their palangi. Oh, salangi. They call their palangi means salangi.
Maybe we can call you Talangi,
What's talangi? Like Troy?
like Troy.
Oh, I like salangi because it's like a Samoan palangi.
Oh, right.
I think that's why they call it that.
Samoan
If I got that
Palangi.
wrong, I'm so sorry. Cancel me. You get one shot. You can cancel me right now. Yeah, I think. Look, like I think if you're holding hands, you maybe like sleeping in the same bed, like all of that stuff is fine. But as soon as you like are looking into each other's eyes a little bit too
And
much,
go.
actually, that's my line. You're looking into the eyes too much. Don't do it. Don't look at me like that, bro.
Oh, is that like? Because
I feel like even when I'm looking at my friends, I'm looking at under their eyes, not in.
yeah, because when you converse with people, when you talk to people, where do you look?
Yeah.
Now that you've said eyes, I'm looking at your eyes, but I feel like
weird looking. I feel like I'll go cross-eyed if I keep looking at your eyes.
Yeah, my eyes are actually buzzing out.
Yeah.
I don't know where I look.
Look there.
Like your eye bags.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, you've been traveling heaps.
No, and daylight savings always ruins me.
Yeah.
You know why?
And you work in the mornings too.
Yeah, so my hours, I get to work at 5 a.m, so I usually try to go to bed like 8 or 9. At the moment, it's still light. And so, like, even when I put my blind down, the light's creeping through, and I'm just like, oh, there's so much more of the day. And I get FOMO if people are having, like, I don't know, after work beers on daylight saving.
Yeah, true. I love daylight savings.
Daylight saving is mean, but it takes me, like, a few weeks to get into routine for it.
This is a straight up real question. Does daylight savings happen everywhere?
No.
Like in the world?
No.
Oh, we're lucky, man.
Yeah, so I think Australia does it.
Yeah, Australia does it, yeah.
New Zealand does it, but not everywhere.
True.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
Oh,
So
I
now-
heard there's one place in New Zealand that doesn't do daylight savings.
No, because it's a national thing.
Nah.
We
G.
don't have
Troy,
state lines.
Nah,
man.
Troy, Google it.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
I would. There's this.
Troy also acts as like voice of reason, fact checker.
I'm pretty sure there's this one place that like didn't agree with it or something like that.
Okay, it's Gisborne. Is there? Stewart Island? The Chathams.
No, everywhere in New Zealand does it, bro. I don't know what you're talking
Where
about.
did I hear it?
I don't know.
Never mind. Don't listen to me, Vano.
Yeah, that was a crazy fact.
Actually,
crazy fact.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much.
I take it back.
Thank you so much.
Where?
Tiano.
Yeah,
Tiano.
see, they
Where's
don't do
that?
daylight savings, eh?
It's down south in Fiordland. They have Tiano time.
Yeah, they don't do daylight savings.
It would be in the South Island, eh?
Bro, but
It
that's
would be.
crazy. Like everyone's an hour ahead. You're just
You're just chilling.
chilling. But then what does that mean for their TV time?
That's a good point. Maybe just for 6 months of the year, 3 months adjacent to each other on the other side. No, 6 months of the year. They obviously just... It'd be 6 months, wouldn't it?
Hey, that's a great point,
So,
eh?
6
Like, are they
months-
watching news at 7 p.m.?
Yeah, for 6 months of the year, probably. Or 5 p.m.
Tiano times crack up.
Tiano time.
Tiano time.
Yeah, that's crack up. Hey,
See, I knew it. That made my day.
Okay, good fact from you.
That made my day.
Good fact from you. Hey, you know how we obviously introed this and we said that we're very good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're very good friends, and so I found 3 questions online that apparently are going to put the friendship to the test.
Oh shit.
And you,
Sorry.
it's not you guessing things about me.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to see if your assumptions about me are correct. Does that make sense? Have you got the audio, Troy, for that?
Assumptions
those
about
questions? Yeah, there's 3 different questions I saw, and I thought they could be
No
quite
pressure.
creative. And I think we're just going to play it through our little headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say earpieces.
Earpieces.
These are 3 very serious questions that your best friend should be able to answer if they're really your best friend. Don't ask questions, just send this to them. For 1, if I randomly showed up at your house at 1 a.m. without telling you why, what would you immediately assume is going on? 2, if someone told you I had gone viral on TikTok overnight, what would you assume I was doing in the video? Lastly, number 3, if someone told you I was arrested without giving any additional explanation, what is the first assumption you would make about why? And if you liked those, this is the app that I got them from.
There you go. Okay, so first one
Mm-hmm.
was... Oh my God, I forgot.
She read it so fast, G.
So the first one was Troy.
I thought it was it the 1 a.m. at my house?
Oh yes, 1 a.m. at your house. What
Should we
would you
play it
think?
again?
Yeah, please.
Okay, let's do it. I remember the
She
other
did
2.
it so fast.
I remember the other 2.
And also I was looking down for most of it, so I didn't even...
I was trying to point to you like, look, it's up there.
Yeah, no.
These are 3 very serious questions that your best friend should be able to answer if they're really your best friend. Don't ask questions, just send this to them. For 1, if I randomly showed up at your house at 1 a.m. without telling you why, what would you immediately assume is going on?
1 a.m. at the house.
Okay.
What would you immediately assume is going on?
You broke up with your partner. You broke up with your partner and you need someone to talk to and you can't sleep. Or you're coming to see my flatmate, Shani.
We would never see each other at 1 a.m.
But yeah,
maybe us 10 years ago.
I would assume that you had like a big fight with your partner or a big fight with like maybe a close friend of ours and you
Yep.
didn't know who to talk to. And
And you know what? I probably would come to your house because you and Shani live there.
Yeah.
And two of my very good friends.
and you know at least one of them's going to be awake. Like I'm awake at 1 a.m. all the time.
Yeah, hard.
But yeah, I think the first assumption would be that you broke up with your partner, you just didn't know how to deal with it and you couldn't sleep.
Oh, I like that one. I think that's a good assumption because I did think, I was like, why would I go to someone's at 1 a.m? And I was like, it's because I'll be like broken up with or something.
Because my first assumption is why the frick would you be up at 1 a.m. anyways?
Because I never am.
You never are.
I'm asleep at 10.
Yeah. Tegan's going out is between 8 and 10 p.m.
Yeah. If it's midnight, I'm going, whew.
She goes out when the club's empty. Like, that's just to put into perspective. But that would be my assumption.
Actually, though. Okay, next question was
if someone told you I had gone viral on TikTok overnight, what would you assume I was doing in the video? Lastly,
yeah, what would you assume I was doing in the video if I went viral overnight?
Do you want me to say the first thing that came to my head?
What?
Flashing your boobs.
I would never flash my
Yeah,
boobs.
I know that you would never do it.
For free!
I knew that you would never do it. But I would just, because, like, respectfully, and this is coming from, like, a good friend, not a creepy place. Like, you've got some jugs on you. I'm not going to lie.
And Whānau, he's not objectifying me because
We've talked about this.
I would say it first. Also, they're actually just there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see them right now. I'm all zipped up. Conservative queen.
That or shucks. As crying on social media.
Nah, you're wretched.
About something that's like that, like is gonna get like everyone on board. Like you're crying about something that's like.
Do you remember when I made a TikTok about having a, this was years ago. I made a TikTok about like finding the right guy, and then an hour later, I got broken up with.
Yeah, something like that, but like something that's like relatable.
The stitch of the first video that actually went pretty well online.
That I feel like the wahine will like really be like,
yeah,
I've been there before. That's what I feel like you'd go viral for.
I think that's a good assumption. I reckon
aside from the MyFM clips that we do every day,
the one that I have gone viral for on my TikTok that went really well was it was me and my friend. I had been with my partner for 6 months and she'd been with hers for 10 years, and we were comparing messages. Me and my man are like, we're going on a plane somewhere. Love you, miss you so much, see you soon.
Oh.
And then my friend's man, she goes, we're leaving now, and he goes, huh?
Actually, I know, maybe as well. If
What?
it's overnight, if you had posted like that you were pregnant or something.
Crying, pregnant, boobs.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, last question. Should we play it out?
At least you can respect my honesty.
This is true. Do you want me to just read it out or play it out? Okay, read it out. If someone told you I was arrested without giving any additional explanation, what's the first assumption you would make about me? About it? Why?
I don't know. Everything to me, because like because I know.
I'm so with the law. You know, some people are above the law. I'm so with it.
No, but it's like, but also because like you're very much a homebody, like always with your partner.
Rule follower too.
Yeah, like the first thing that comes to my head is that a girl, you were in a bar and a girl tries to talk to your man and then you guys had a rumbucks, and that's what you got arrested for.
I don't even think I would run back someone for that.
Yeah, see, but that's like
my dad always told me, let them hit you twice before you hit back, because then you no.
What if the first hit knocks you out?
Well, then I'm knocked out. No, but the thing is like you surely you can 100% argue self-defense if someone hits you twice.
Yeah.
So they hit you and you say you give them one last chance. I'm backing up. They hit you again, then surely you can hit back. But also, I've always been told, my dad's also said, like, doesn't matter who, if you ever want to get in a physical fight, you should never get to that point. But if you ever do, and you hit someone first, you need to be 100% prepared that they're going to hit you back, even if it's a dude. If I hit a dude, I have to be prepared that I'm going to get hit back. There's this whole, like, obviously, you know, you fight someone your own size or whatever, but if you're coming at someone and hitting them first, you have to know you're going to get hit back.
Yeah.
And if you like hit someone,
that's natural instinct.
If you hit someone and someone hits you back, and then you're like, oh, I can't believe you hit a girl. Nah.
That's how you know your dad was in the army, eh?
Yeah, but I think he just kept it real. I think he just was real about it. Like,
you're not very like violent, to be fair.
Not at all.
Yeah. I want to know your ones about me.
Okay, so the first one, if you came to my house at 1 a.m., why would I think it was?
Hey, I heard you broke up with your partner.
Hey! You're yuck. Hey! What happened to platonic, bro?
Oh, that's funny. That's just a joke, by the way. That's
1 a.m. I reckon, honestly, it would be something dumb like you're just in my neighborhood and you got a flat tire.
Gee, you up?
And you know that I would be able to change the tire for you.
Yeah.
Like, or have a spare. I think it would honestly be something as innocent as that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you wouldn't bother me at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
It'd just be because you're in my neighborhood.
You're the last person I would go to at 1 a.m.
Because you know I'm dead
Unless
asleep.
you text me first.
Yeah, because I'm dead asleep always. I think...
I have many other people I can go to at 1 a.m.
Yeah, I reckon if you went viral on TikTok overnight, it's because you finally let everyone know of your dancing talents. Honestly, this guy used to be in our dance crew.
What?
No, you didn't. You were in Stage Challenge. No, but like, no, Stage Challenge, what was it? Bring it on.
That's
Yeah.
like my dancing highlight.
But he can actually dance real mean. And I think it would be you like popping it and locking it. But in like an ironic way. Not a serious way.
Yeah.
And I think that would make you go viral overnight. There's this guy, remember I showed you this video on TikTok of this guy dancing and I was like, this is you.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
You need, but like, I can see you doing that and it going crazy.
No, because the thing is, like with dancing, right? Because I'm a dancer. But like, dancing's always better when it's not staged. Unless it's
when it's
like.
not serious.
Yeah, no. If it's like for like a competition, that's all good. Like that's mean. But like, if someone's telling you need to do it for a TikTok, like it feels
you don't want to be forced to do it.
Yeah,
but like if you
forced.
just chucked a camera up and did it, that's different, eh?
Nah, I don't even think I would I wouldn't have to chuck the camera. Like it would have to be like candid. Like I'm dancing to a song and then someone's recording me and I don't know that they're recording me.
Do you know I used to try always learn dances on TikTok, and then I've just accepted like. Why are you trying to do that? You have no rhythm. You have no rhythm, and you look so silly.
That's strange to me.
What?
That like people don't have rhythm. No, honest to God, because it's
right
like no, because the reason why I say that is because like the song, right? When you're listening to a song and you're clapping along to the beats, how are you not able to clap along to the beats?
Okay,
to the
well
song?
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
But there's some people that can't clap to like the beat of a song, G. That's so strange to me.
Me and my man were in the car. We were listening to some tunes. Sometimes we just sit in the car longer if we're on like a good run of tunes. And we were sitting there, and then I started like dancing to them, and like I was just taking the mickey. And he asked if I'd been practicing because I wasn't that bad. I wasn't that bad that day. I can't even remember what I was doing, those moves. But he asked if I was practicing. He's like, "You've been the Murray."
Can your man's dance? Like two-step?
He's got rhythm. He's got rhythm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he can like pop it and lock it, but like he's definitely got a lot more rhythm than I do.
Yeah.
He's just like that. It's just like a classic just multi fella that's just got it.
Yeah.
He's got it all. He's got a bit of a swagger in his step, you know.
I honestly think that like having a bit of rhythm or like having rhythm like out and about, like especially when you're in like dancing situations like the club,
Yeah.
or like a wedding or whatever, it's so smooth.
It is real smooth. 100%. I could not agree more. Last question with you is if you were getting arrested and I had no information, what would I assume it's for? I think you'd be caught up with the wrong people. I reckon you're someone's runner.
Nah, man. I'm so far away from that life.
Nah, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. What would you do? Because you don't drink.
I don't smoke.
You don't do any drugs.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. You're so straight. Yeah.
Stealing a shisha pipe.
Stealing a shisha pipe, or that'd only be the only thing. I can't imagine you doing anything illegal. What would you even do that's illegal? You'll blackmail someone because you got their skeletons.
Whoa. Wait, like.
But you blackmail the wrong guy.
Yeah.
It's an undercover police officer.
Yeah. Yeah. You watch too much.
Arrested.
You watch too much TV.
I do. I watch a lot of true crime actually. Just over the last 2 weeks, watched a lot.
I saw something about if you watch that's serial killer like documentaries. I heard that if you watch too many like serial killer documentaries but you're watching them like peacefully, you're like a little bit of a psycho.
Nah, I'm always a bit uneasy by them, but I'm quite fascinated by them.
Okay, sweet. As long as you're uneasy, just wanted to know.
Yeah, always
Just double
uneasy.
checking, you're not a psycho.
Wait, I'm cooked, bro. I'm absolutely cooked. Hey, Troy, just want to ask you, how long have we been chatting for? This is the weird thing with live, is are you going to ever just wrap us up?
No, just keep yarning.
Just keep yarning.
We'll be yarning for about half an hour. We can keep going.
Okay, cool. Okay, this is what I want to ask. Or would you like to speak? It's up to you.
No, you go. No.
Okay.
Okay.
You win.
I have a hot take.
Okay, go.
This is so stupid. But I was talking about it, and I know that
But you got to die on the hill. If you have a hot take.
I will die on the hill. Like I'm at the top of the hill, and like you guys are all like running up at me because I know that this is gonna like I feel like cause some controversy. And producer T Money, I want you to get involved with this as well. But this is so simple, but so like I think mandarins are better than oranges.
That's ridiculous.
Like 100%. I think mandarins are better than oranges. I know that like it sounds like shit chat, but like I was talking about it with some of my Polynesian homies, and bro,
Why'd you have to say the race like that?
nah, because like straight up, I don't know any other race that loves oranges more than my Samoan and Tongan friends. But mandarins are better. They're also easier to eat and they're less messy. They don't
What?
get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, this little stringy bits do.
Yeah, that's
And
but like an orange.
the thing is, with a mandarin, you can't guarantee it's going to be sweet. Sometimes they're sour. Pips.
But pips are like the least of your worries.
Easier to squish.
What, a mandarin?
Yeah, if you put it in your bag or something and you haven't got it in a lunchbox, more likelihood it's going to get squished. And so those are my 3 reasons why mandarins suck.
No, mandarins are better than oranges, G.
No.
Like, the mandarins are actually better than... Producer T-Money, you're a bit of a food guy.
Oh, so he's going to pick between mandarins and oranges.
Pick between Also, mandarins are language.
Okay, that's an interesting.
That's one of my points to
bring
back
up.
me up.
Yeah, I think that's that point. But I completely agree with you. I would choose a mandarin any day.
Yeah,
over
thank you
an
very
orange.
much.
Yeah.
Just causes some controversy.
Whoa, that really had me out of my seat.
No, because honest to God, the conversation that we had, bro, my homies were literally about to like explode.
Did you know if you put an orange in the fridge and then you go in the shower and eat it, it's like stress relief?
What?
Proven. I tell you what, there was a once upon a time whānau, and this is not to
I
take the
feel like
mickey.
that's something that you believe.
This is not to take the mickey. Once upon a time, I was very depressed.
Yeah.
Okay. I would try it all. I would try anything that I saw online that was like penned as like a stress reliever,
Yeah.
anxiety releaser, whatever it might be. And I kept seeing this orange in the shower thing, and I felt like it worked. Apparently, it's something because I was like, what is the science behind it? I don't know if there's any science, but apparently it's to do with you know how oranges are messy.
Yeah.
It's like you can eat it freely in the shower. Do you know what I
Eating
mean?
in the shower is disgusting. You shouldn't be doing that.
The only thing I've ever eaten in the shower is the orange. But like I said, I was at a point where I would try anything, absolutely anything.
Did it work?
Yeah, I felt like it worked at the time.
No, but I see this is because it's something that you believe.
I was desperate. I was desperate for
Were
a
you
solution.
Googling?
No, well, I kept seeing it on TikTok and stuff because my feed was about just anxiety and depression all the time. Like I said, I'm not making fun of it. I had it, but I'm all right now. And I don't really like talking about it like, you know when you're someone who has experienced it in your life or you're currently experiencing it, but if you sort of just keep talking about it or keep people around you that keep talking about their own struggles and stuff like that, sometimes you can get stuck in this little, I saw this video
Negative
about it,
bubble.
and this is you get stuck in this like paradigm of like just constant negative thoughts. I love the idea, and if anyone is going through something a little rough at the moment, I implore you to try hang out with the people that have really positive outlooks on life and really, or like, not, they don't ignore that part of life. They just don't like to
Dwell
or indulge in it. And I think that makes you like, I think that it speeds up the process in which you can reach your sort of healing process, if that makes sense.
No, 100%.
No judging. That was a really like safe way to say it, eh? I'm just like, stop being Niggy Nancy. You
Yeah,
know?
No.
A Niggy Nancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just go hang out with someone that's a happy chappy.
No, 100%. I like that. I like that outtake on life.
Yeah. I think, be careful not to stick in that. And see, now when I
Negative
talk about
energy is also so easy to get yourself into as well.
hard, I'm a hater till I die.
Straight up.
So I saw this thing on TikTok and it was like, you can't be ugly, broke, a hater, overweight, and something else all at the same time. You can't have all of them. You can have a couple, but you can't have all of them.
Yeah. Can you name them again? The 5?
Actually, I'll find it. I saw this TikTok like yesterday, and I thought it was funny. She says, you can't be broke, ugly, out of shape, and a hater. No, it's those 4. You can't be broke, ugly, out of shape, and a hater. Apparently, you can't be all 4. You could be 3, 2 or 3, or even 1, but you can't be all 4. You can't be all 4.
I want to argue that for some reason. But
Argue it then.
No. Sounds
You're
like
not any of them.
broke.
Okay, you're broke. I'm definitely a hater.
Yeah, broke.
You're not ugly. And
Thank
you're not
you.
out of shape.
Thank you.
Also, like, what is out of shape, right? I used to be way skinnier. Guys. I was like 10 kgs lighter, but here I am now.
Actually, speaking of the law.
The law.
the
When
law-
did I?
No. Like ages
Okay,
ago. Ages.
couple steps back.
Yeah, a couple steps back. Sorry.
Yeah.
I actually had this better question that I wanted to ask.
Okay.
You're on an empty beach, right?
Okay.
You're on an empty beach and you see a bag.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking a bag or a baggie?
Like a bag, like a duffel bag.
Okay.
See a duffel bag, right?
Cash.
It's open.
Okay.
How much cash needs to be in that bag before you go, okay, I should probably get this back?
Like $500.
What? $500?
I'm a big believer in karma.
God
I'm a big believer in
damn.
karma. If I take that, someone's following me. I know it. So I'd rather give it back, and then the world will come back tenfold.
$500. Also, $500 on a duffel bag would look like fuck all.
What if it was in coins? You don't know. $1 coins.
$500? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
you
not
need to
mine.
live life on the edge a little bit.
No, but look at where I am. My life is good, and it's because I followed rules.
Yeah, but then that's probably like, what if that was a reward?
My reward is my payslip every fortnight. It's legal. I work for it.
How much,
It's mine.
Troy? Because $500.
I don't care. It's not mine. It's not mine.
Boo.
I don't care.
I literally found $500 on the side of the road in Brisbane, and I picked it up and I was stoked.
My guy went to a Foot Locker, 2 pairs of shoes.
Well, actually, spent on duty-free cologne, but same thing.
Did you spend $500 on a cologne?
$350. Yeah.
What was the cologne?
It was Sauvage Eau de Parfum.
Learn how to say it. Learn
It's
how
the
to say
Eau
it.
de Parfum.
Okay.
$5,000 for me.
$5,000? Man, boo. You guys are boring.
Right. How much? Yeah, but you,
But honest to God, I'm like, the more money, the better. Like, regardless of the money that's in there, I'm taking all of it.
you don't care.
Nah. I'll leave like a little bit. My plan is that like, I'll spend some of it hard and fast.
Yeah.
Like go to the store or whatever and spend like $1,000 or whatever. And then I'll just slowly start putting that money into my account. Like,
No, but nah, you can't just do that because depending on how much it is, this is crime. This is crime, you see, because you haven't cleaned the money. Do you know what money laundering is?
if,
You need to clean the money
Can you
in order to use it.
Can you check if there's like we talked about it. I was talking about it with my homies the other day. Like theft by with it being for free, like, you know what I mean? Because technically it's free.
But you were saying if you had it and you were going to spend it, you have to spend it as cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Nothing wrong with that.
Weren't you saying you were going to put it in your account? You can't.
Oh, then I'll just hide it under my bed.
No, because if you put it in your account, you have to clean it first.
Oh, yeah, then I'll just hide it under my bed and I'll just spend dirty money.
You'd have to create a fake company,
but
invoice the company, and then put the
No,
money
but
through
who's
the company.
assuming that the money's dirty? What if the money was just accidentally left there?
The bank will. IRD, the tax company.
Would it not be mean though to just stumble across $1 million
Yeah, but
and then you're on an empty beach, no one's around?
yeah,
It's just you, your car,
yeah.
and the bag of money.
Okay.
$1 million.
Yeah.
That's life-changing money.
Yeah, but it's not mine.
Far
Bro,
out. Straight up.
I won't even park like on yellow lines. Like no. I'm not taking out $1 million. What about that couple that bought that house and they found in the roof all this money? I can't remember the figure. It was like thousands of dollars, maybe tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That would be my dream.
And they gave it to the police when they found it in the roof of their house, like in the wall or something. They gave it to the police, and I think it only just came out recently, but it had been like a year later, and they were trying to figure out where the money goes. Because it was obviously the previous owners, but he was head of a gang. It was gang money, but the couple found it was left in the house. So, but after not finding a rightful owner, so to speak, a judge was trying to figure out where to put the money. So that the couple just gave it, even though it was like life-changing money. They just gave it to the cops. Oh, man. Because here's the thing: if anyone knew, only because of the context of where the previous owner was gang affiliated or a member. If someone else knew about the money, their house could get raided or something by said gang.
Affiliation.
So it was safer for them to just give up the money to the coppers.
See, that is a worse scenario than mine. An empty beach.
I found mine on the beach.
I found mine on the beach.
Yeah, I saw it in A. Not for me.
Far out.
Not for me. Not for me. But hey, some people like
$500, G. So if it
people like
was
to live on
$450, you would take it?
$450? Yeah, probably.
I once found.
But I
do you
feel-
know-
I
oh my
feel-
god! You guys want to know a funny story?
What?
About a public toilet. I was in a public toilet near my house because it was by the local basketball courts.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And I went inside the cubicle and I found a wallet, right? I found a wallet and had $300 cash in there.
You returned it without the cash.
No, so this is what happened. Now, hear me out. This is pretty funny now that I think about it. So I left the, I took the cash out, put it in my pocket, left the wallet in there, I went back to the basketball court to play basketball. This guy comes back and goes into the bathroom, finds his wallet, comes to us boys. Keep in mind, I'm in like year 9 or something like that. I'm young. And I haven't told any of the boys that I've got this money in my pocket. And this guy comes in and goes, hey boys, sorry to bother you guys basketball game. Hey, have you guys just seen like, did you guys see anyone run away with cash or anything like that?
Yeah.
And I'm like sweating. Because you know when you're young, you don't want to get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
And you think they're like onto you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, maybe he knows.
Yeah.
Anyways, we all said no. And he goes, oh no, don't worry about it. And he left. And I had $300 in my pocket.
Wow.
And I told my mum, and my mum gave me a hiding.
And any bad thing that's happened to you since?
I was $300. Yeah, I didn't grow.
Yeah, see you go. If you hadn't stolen that $300, you would have been 6'2".
Imagine me 6'2" though, guys.
Would have been game over for everyone.
Imagine me 6'2". Like
Game
really,
over.
really
It would
think
be
about
unfair.
it.
It'd be unfair.
Really think about it. Even 6 foot. God damn.
Honestly, if you're 5'9", my height,
Yeah, if I I'd wanna.
your life would be different.
I think if I wanted to be anything, I'd be over 6 foot. No offense to anyone that's 5'9". You guys are all taller than me, anyways. But like, I don't know. I just want to. I wouldn't want to go from like 5'5" to 5'9". Like you know what I mean? You'd want to make that jump.
No, but 5'9" is like average height for a man.
Yeah, but I don't want to be average height for a man.
Is that why you want to be
Because I'm already
average?
I'm below average. Like, why would I want to just be average? If I had one wish, I would be like, I want to be 5'9". I'm 6 foot. 6'3" is too tall for me. I think 6'2" would be like my cap.
Whoa, my dad's 6'4".
Yeah, but he's like in the army.
Not anymore, but yes, he's a giant.
6'4" is massive.
Yeah, but think about like those people that have like tall families. Everyone on like my dad's side of the family, all that tall. Like that was normal for me.
That's crazy.
So then I go out into the real world and all you guys are shorties. I'm like, what?
I just like the only thing I hate about like I would hate about being so tall is like clothes. Like
Your dad gets a bigger size for the length.
bro, not even just that. Like being size 16, 15 feet.
Oh yeah.
That must be a mission.
Well, I tell you what, my dad's a size 13 feet, and I think he's just on that cusp of it being annoying.
Nah, see,
You know?
13. See, even 13's like on the brink. I used to work in retail, right?
Yeah.
Like specifically
they
shoe
always go up
stores.
to 12.
Yeah, no. They
13 sometimes.
they go
right?
to 13, but 13s only get like 1 or 2 pairs.
Oh, so if you're unlucky.
Yeah.
then
If you're
just
unlucky, you're just unlucky. Yeah, and there's heaps of like Bigfoot dudes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like a page here in Auckland or New Zealand. I'm pretty sure that's called Bigfoot. Correct
There's
me
a
if I'm wrong.
page called Bigfoot.
Yeah, like it's for the
for sightings.
no,
or
no. Like for the sneaker community that have size
Big feet.
like 11.5 up.
Oh, my big all-soles.
Yeah, for the big
okay.
also, yeah.
I'm hearing you. Okay. Well, we're going to move on to our segment that we finish every single show with. And if you are joining our live version here on YouTube, then you may not have seen this before. But it's called Take a Knee or Therapy.
Yes.
We get a few confessions from our plus ones, any of you guys, and feel free to submit them to us every single week. Plus Ones Podcast on Instagram if you want to get in contact with us. Little confessions, maybe something out the gate that you've done in your life or maybe in the last week. Doesn't matter. You can send it through completely anonymous and we basically read it out and make a decision. Is it a take a knee? Do we just let that one slide? You're sweet. Or do we think you need to go to therapy? Take a knee or therapy. Okay, here's what we've got so far.
You've got some good ones today, apparently.
Yeah, they're not too bad. This one here says, take a knee or therapy. Mrs. not giving it anymore, and I can see now why guys cheat. How do I address this best to her? I wasn't ready for a question off the back.
Oh, shit. The thing is like...
Therapy, bruh. There's more to life.
I think I'm like... I saw a meme, and I feel like I've been like in a similar situation. Because the thing is like... The main thing is that you're not forcing them. You never want to force someone to... Because then...
Obviously not.
Yeah, obviously not.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Because that's the worst case scenario. Because then it's like you start resenting them over something stupid, right?
Yeah.
You got to have a conversation about that those situations. And maybe because I seen a meme and it was like, and it was one of those like funny ones.
Yeah.
But the meme was like, if they're not giving it anymore, then essentially they're not attracted to you anymore.
Well, this is the thing: is it could there's a few different options here. Sometimes people just react to intimacy different.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are a bit more spontaneous,
Yeah.
and there's other times where people have to kind of have like a plan. Not necessarily a plan, but you might go, okay, I'm going to pick this night to do that because, and you kind of have a routine leading up to it. People are different kind of lovers
100%.
in that sense, and if you and your partner are opposites, that's where I think that's where that
The
friction
tension,
can be
yeah, the
caused.
tension, yeah, like
And
sex
but
drives.
I don't think necessarily that it can sometimes be the option that they're not attracted to you anymore, and there could be a little red flag there that you got to work through. But I also think sometimes just don't. Some people maybe don't have that consistency of intimacy, the same consistency of intimacy as their like bare minimum as you. And so you kind of got to work on a compromise.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The conversation has to be had, right?
Yeah,
'Cause,
if you don't know how to bring it up to her, well, don't cheat. Just
yeah,
talk.
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat, just talk.
Yeah, don't cheat. I definitely don't cheat. But yeah, no, and it's a conversation that needs to be talked about more. I feel like, honest to God, I feel like that topic needs to be talked about more.
Hard out. So I'm gonna say therapy because you should be talking.
Yeah. I'll say
Actually, you
therapy.
don't have to talk to the therapist. Just talk to your missus.
Just talk to your missus. Yeah, because need, like, I guess like sometimes it can become a need, right? Because there's like people can argue that sex is healthy in relationships, right?
Well, it is.
Yeah.
I think that you have to have intimacy, right? But there's also different phases of relationships that people will go through. I know when you're in long-term relationships, the frequency usually slows down, I would assume.
Maybe you just need to find a way to spice things up in the bedroom.
Exactly. Or like if that's not the intimacy.
Role play, Game of Thrones.
Oh. I was thinking like go on more dates.
Daenerys.
Go on more dates. Spend more time together.
Yeah.
You know?
All that.
Okay.
Therapy. Yeah.
Take a knee or therapy. I used to work with this guy and we started seeing each other. His missus, his missus would have lunch with us and she would bake me carrot cakes. They were my favourite cakes. Been hanging out for the recipe. Therapy. It's got to be therapy again. I'm sorry.
Like, and you know
I love
me-
how you guys started seeing this guy and his missus, was baking us carrot cakes.
look-
You were seeing him and you guys have lunch together.
And you're using the
That's
missus.
diabolical.
Also,
That's
like, you know
diabolical.
me and free stuff. Like, I love free stuff. So like,
You
I
do,
respect
you're
you.
a scab.
I respect you in the sense where like you're a hustler.
Yeah,
But no, that's therapy, man. I hate cheating.
same.
I hate cheating
We've
so
had this
much.
discussion, like even on our last couple of episodes. Man, cheating is just dumb.
Yeah, it's
There's just so
literally
many better options
yeah.
beforehand.
Oh, 100%. I literally have befriended people because they've cheated, and I'm like, gee, like
You mean defriended?
I defriended.
Befriended means, hey, I heard that you cheat.
Jokes.
What have you made?
Defriended.
Defriended.
Yeah, because it's just not like within my morals and values, and like
Yeah.
I don't want to affiliate myself with that.
Recently I sort of found it, and this is all he said, she said, hearsay, whatever. Like obviously it's all secondhand knowledge, but that potentially someone I know's man low-key flirts with another girl I know in the DMs, and they didn't know he had a missus, but the like missus has been there for a couple of years. And I was like, but I've never seen the messages, right? So I don't know that like for a fact. But when I heard that, I was like, oh.
Then again, like you know,
You go, I don't like that, but I'm not about to go tell anyone. I'm also not about to go hit them up.
No. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. Like with the whole, like you know the tea and whatnot, and obviously people are like, oh, why wouldn't you have told me? But it's also like that's none of my business.
I used to think,
unless you're my bestest friend
yeah,
in the whole entire world,
yeah.
then I'm not gonna dive into that business.
I used to think
And I might be
I
an
would
asshole for
always
that.
tell someone. I used to think I'd always tell someone, but as you get older, you realize it's like sometimes it's none of your business.
Oh, bro,
It's
100%.
truly
It's
none
way
of your
better
business.
It's way better to. What's it
Not
called? Like,
that you don't want to sit and watch someone go through a lot and look like an idiot.
yeah.
But like you want to give them a situation where they find out for themselves,
Yeah.
or like you want it to come from somewhere closer. Like
Oh yeah. No,
I don't want to go up to someone I don't know that well and be like, "Hey, your man's cheating on you."
That's
That stink.
that's
And then
that's
all of
for
a
me
sudden,
as well.
I've just put myself in the middle of it all.
I have to
I've
be
had to learn that
within
the hard way.
close proximities.
Yeah,
Because like obviously your best interest is to do that, right? Is to look, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But like also you're doing them a favor, I feel like, by staying out of it, because now that person is already overthinking to the point where they're going to be like, who else fucking knows?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also it's like, I think...
Or they're like, how does Tegan know? You know, also, how does Randy know? Like, you know?
And you kind of just... I've realised now, because I feel like I've gotten in people's business before in that sense, which I'm not proud of, but sometimes you kind of come from this moral high ground and it's just like, I've reflected now and been like, it's actually kind of not your place.
Yeah,
If you're not tight with them.
That's it.
It's actually not your place.
It's
and
not
it's
your
just
place.
Like, it's just like... And if they get an inkling of something like that and they want to stay with them, that's like their choice. Everyone's adults, like whatever, you know, whatever.
And then you've also done yourself a favor in that sense.
Yeah.
You know, if that scenario turned out to be that they ended up back together, then it's like you've done yourself a favor by not diving in, because now it's like it's less awkward. Even though you did know what happened,
Yeah.
you see them in public and say, "Oh, Subji, how you been?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Therapy though.
Okay, therapy. All right, last one. Take a knee or therapy. I pawned my mum's gold chain that she got gifted from her cousin because she didn't pay my school fees. Take a knee.
Nah, yeah, take a knee.
Take a
That's
knee.
a hustler right there.
Sorry,
That's a
Mum.
natural born hustler, man.
Sorry, Mum, but my school fees need to be paid.
Yeah.
They need to be paid.
And if I can't afford them, you're my mum. You're supposed to be the one paying it.
Put me in a cheaper school.
Hard. Why am I doing these dishes for?
Okay. That's really good life skills, actually.
No, but like you know how when you're a kid you do certain things for allowance.
Yeah.
You know?
How much allowance did you get?
My for doing the dishes, my parents would give me $2,
Okay.
and I would just chuck it into my piggy bank.
I used to get $10 a week for like a set of chores. I used to do all the dusting, the mirrors, the glass, but if it wasn't done to the standard that my mum wanted it at, I wouldn't get it. But it would go. But it also would go into an account that I couldn't touch. You could kind of touch it on special occasions, like maybe at the end of the year around Christmas. Or
That's
something like that.
$520 or.
Yeah, but it was never that much because there was many weeks when my mum went, no, not good enough. Plenty.
Just end of the year, $60.
There was. I remember there was one year where I was actually like real hard out with it, and I tried to do my jobs well, and I saved a bit. And my dad used to give me like. He used to hate having coins in his wallet, like little coins, and he would just drop them on my dresser all the time whenever he had coins, and I would just stash them and just put them in this piggy bank. End of the year, there was like $70.
Yeah, see, say less.
So, and then I bought myself a Nintendo DS.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I was like 11.
Yeah.
That was the first big purchase I ever made. But anyways, whano, I guess that wraps up our first live episode of Plus Ones.
Thanks for joining us.
That was very exciting.
That was
and
fun.
like we said, this is all brought to you by our friends at Kontiki.
Yes.
And if you want to live the legend and the world is waiting, go book a trip if you want. Also, 5% off. That's all I'm saying. Tegan, Tiki, Rep. TEGANTIKIREP.
Just want to say one more time, thanks again to Kontiki. If you want to get some crazy yarns of your own, go get out there and live the legend for yourself. Kontiki will help you. Head to kontiki.com.
Mean. See you next time.